Good morning. My name is Elana Kingethi. I am the proud CEO and owner of EK Management and Associates. Today is March the 20th, 2017, and I am so excited. I'm excited because it is the first day of spring. Ever since I was a little girl, I love spring. And when I came into trucking, the trucking world as a freight broker, I noticed the reason why I love spring as well is because a lot of freight moves in the springtime. If you've listened to my videos before, I've talked about freight brokering and how difficult it is and hard it is, and those months that are really slow are November, December, January. Once you get into February, you're picking up some. Anyway, so after the loom and gloom comes the money making. The money making is definitely here now. March, April, May, June, you have to get it. Slows down in July again, and then produce comes back in like September, and it picks up September, October, November, and then mid-November it slows down again. So anyway, the way that the freight world works is that when the getting is good, you got to get it. When the getting is good, you got to get it. I can remember when I brokered March, things would be picking up. And by the end of March, April, I moved a lot of nursery, a lot of flowers. This is why it's important to have a diverse book of business. A diverse book of business, meaning business that I meet people that say, well, I niche in this, I niche in that, and this and that. Okay, that's fine if you want to have a niche. But in conjunction with your niche, you should have diversity within your book of business. My book of business has always been diverse. I've always had different things moving so that when slow seasons came, when slow times came, I was able to move things. As an example, I did a lot of flowers. I moved a lot of flowers throughout my years in the industry. And, March, April, May, flowers are huge. I mean, they're just huge. But I remember one time, the port in California, some of you guys may remember this, it was in Los Angeles, California. The port workers were upset and they wanted a raise, and so they went on strike. And the strike lasted for so long. Well, because they were on strike, of course, the containers started getting backed up at the port. And as containers were getting backed up, one of my customers, a few of my customers started taking their shipments into other ports, and because they were taking their shipments into other ports, that threw my money off. It threw me off because going into another port, actually, they didn't need my service. They didn't necessarily need a truck. It's a long story, but anyway, I just remember that port being shut down, and the 4 or 5 months that port was shut down, my business suffered. I mean, it suffered drastically. At the same time, I did have a diverse base of business, but during that time, my business was all about flowers, and who would know that a port would shut down? So I didn't lose just one flower customer. I lost a lot of business at that time because of the port. I dealt a lot with import, export, and the customs brokers and things like that. So my point is, keep your business diversified. Keep it diversified. Always put in new business. Always get new business into that pipeline. Always call new companies. Always meet new people, because you never know what tomorrow may bring. The minute that you think you got it in the bag, this is a customer, they're never going to leave me, this and that, they can get laid off, they can get fired, they can quit the job, and guess what? You sometimes can just be out of luck. So again, this is why it's important to build a diverse book of business if you're going to do this business, whether it be on the truck side or the broker side. Just continue meeting people, continue building your pipeline up. That is all I have for you guys today. You guys have an awesome week and good luck with this spring. Thank you. Bye.